Okay, I'm out at Seventh-day Adventist, and the people here, one of the pastors, he's used us before on a different property, and he wants to use us for this job too. So they're not looking for any other bids, but they are looking for us to do asphalt repairs, seal coat, crack fill, striping, curb repair on this parking lot. Okay, let's start off with the asphalt repairs. Actually, before the asphalt repairs, let's talk about seal coat. So you got an entrance here, goes around in a U shape and comes back out this side. Got concrete down the middle. You've got asphalt in between curb and sidewalk, and that needs to be included in the seal coat. The seal coat measurement is 136 feet by 117 feet. Okay, all the way around. As far as cleaning on this, power washing, I don't know if power washing would be the best answer on this, even though you got moss on here. I think because it's dying, the snuffy would probably be the best route, and we would try to clean this by dry cleaning. I say that because this asphalt's kind of old and there's gonna be a lot of gravel. So with the backpack blower and the billy goat and the snuffy, there's going to be a lot of shoveling. So the guys are going to need their shovels and either a big trash can or a flatbed truck to scoop up the excess dirt that's out here. Now, some of this gravel, I think we could probably dump some of it along that little path that goes in between the two power poles, because that's overflow parking in the grass. And they've got a little gravel down there, so we could potentially take a lot of that gravel and spread it right over there, right into the overflow parking entrance there. Okay, so keep that in mind. Try to take the excess and put a majority of it over there. This stuff, the moss and all that, we probably don't want to throw a lot of that over there. It'll look ugly. Okay, so 136 by 117. As far as striping goes, there are 45 parking stalls in here. Each one of them's 18 feet long. We've got handicaps that are down here at the end. I'll show you. Yellow painted curb. There is, you've got 90 feet on this side and 90 feet on that side. So 180 feet of yellow painted curb. The 6 handicap stalls are going to be here. We're going to seal coat this, so we need to black out those two and that, and we need to pull the ADA symbols to where they're supposed to be. But here at the end where the signs are, there's going to be an ADA symbol there in that stall and in this stall as well. So there's 4 here, 1 down there, and then down at the very end in that last stall, we're going to put an ADA symbol there. Okay, so 6 ADA painted symbols, blue background. Okay, now let's go over the asphalt repairs. So we're going to start up here at this end. There are a total of 9 asphalt patches. This being the first one right here, which is about 4 stalls in. This patch right here is a 13 by 14. Okay, 13 by 14. A lot of these are because the asphalt has sunk a little bit. So we might need to bring in like a yard, maybe 2 yards of gravel. So figure that into the bid. 2 yards of gravel, whatever is excess, we can put over there at their entrance going into the overflow parking. All right, this patch right here is patch number 2. It's a 5 by 6. Down here, patch number 3. Patch number 3 is an 8 by 16. Down there against the building, we got to remove that concrete right there. It was just filled in there when they were doing those handicap signs, but that needs to be ripped out. Go all the way to the sidewalk. That is a 13 by 8. Down here, we got a catch basin that will be cutting around and then coming up to the sidewalk here. We got to build this up because this has sunk. This is an 8 by 18. Then you've got this patch here, patch number, I guess it'd be patch number 6, is a 14 by 13. Okay. And you've got patch number 7 here, 14 by 14. There in front of the poles. This patch here is a 10 by 18. Okay, 10 by 18. And then you come over here along the side here, they want to put in new curbing, which there's 64 feet of curbing between this location right here, a little piece of yellow curb right down there at the very end. It's like 2 feet down there, and then down at the far end there's like 5 feet of curb there. So all in all, a total of 64 feet of curb to remove and replace, 6 by 8. But we need to cut out this last patch of asphalt, including tree root damage. And that last patch is a 3 foot by 41 foot. Okay. We need to, with the 64 feet, we need to take some of that curb mix and throw it in where this existing curb is, because some of the asphalt is missing. So we can take some of that excess curb mix and throw it down on the ground underneath where this curb needs to go right here. Because that's where the curb starts on the removal, right between these posts. Goes all the way up. Again, that little piece of curb where the yellow is. And then down at the far end where that stall is, down in the far corner, there's about 5 to 6 feet of curb that needs to be taken out and replaced. Okay, crack fill. 300 feet of crack fill. You're gonna just want to hit the main seams that go in here, so they'll need to be cleaned out, taken out. Some of the alligator cracking, we just got to leave that alone and only do some of these main line cracks. All right, this yellow curb needs to be cleaned. Gosh, trying to think if we should power wash out here. I'm just afraid of debris. It's gonna be a mess once we power wash out here. But you know what? You better put in a day of power washing. So put in 1 day of power washing to clean all the curbs, wash all this moss and dirt down. And then when we go to do the prep work, we're gonna have to do some shoveling and get this dirt out of here, because there's a lot of debris down at the bottom here. Shovel that up before we seal coat. Saturdays are not a good day out here. Sundays are not a good day. So we want to do this later in the week, if possible, later in the week. Okay, but definitely we can do it on a weekday. I think that is all for now. You can see some of the long line cracks here coming through, some grass in some of them. Okay, that's all. Any questions, let me know. We'd do this job probably in July. Thanks.